Alright guys, we're back with a banger of a video. Today we've got ourselves a treat from Marks and Spencer's. A very expensive treat. This was £12. British Wagyu beef pie. It says here, British Wagyu side beef, caramelized onions and mushrooms in an ale gravy in an all butter short crust pastry base topped with an all butter puff pastry lid. Sounds spectacular. Looks spectacular. It has a spectacular price. Let's hope it lives up to expectations. Let's get a closer look at it. The overall packaging does look and feel very premium. I quite like that. It does down here say serves two, to which I say challenge accepted, because you must know the entire pie is going to be demolished in one sitting. There is our traffic light system. We're looking at 603 calories per serving. We've got 2 reds, 1 amber, 1 green. Flipping it over, we get our cooking instructions, which is it's basically in the oven, fan 180 for 35 minutes. Our ingredients. The main ones are British Wagyu beef, 38%, unsalted butter, 14%, onions, 8%, ale, 6%. And there we have the full nutritional information with the folks that want it. Right, let's get a look at this pie, because I am definitely keen to get this thing in the air fryer and cooked so we can dig into it. Oh, damn, look at the size of that thing. That is quite an impressive looking pie. That is quite an impressive looking pie. Right, I'm going to bang this in the air fryer and I'll get back to you when you're ready for some eating. Right folks, this is our pie fresh out the air fryer. Let me give you a closer look at it quickly. It is browned up super nicely. It is looking good, I must say. I'm keen to get into this. I've got it served with some chips on the side. It is quite large when you look at it. It is a big pie. It is a big pie. Right, without further ado, let's see if I can flip this over and get cut into it. Oh, it is looking very full on the inside. It is looking very full on the inside. Have a look at that. Man, I think this is going to be a winner. Let's I'm tempted to just eat it with my hands, but we'll try and be somewhat civilized. Let's get a bit of the short crust pastry, the puff pastry, some of the gravy, some of the beef, the Wagyu. Oh my God. It's got a gorgeous buttery, earthy flavor to it. Wow, that is absolutely spectacular. The meat just melts in your mouth. A gorgeous, earthy, umami, buttery flavor. I guess the mushrooms help a lot in that regard. That is quite spectacular. and it just melts in your mouth. That I'm quite... Oh, look at that. Here's a chunk of the Wagyu meat. That is perfection. That is perfection. My word. Oh, that hits so good. Before we get much further, what we need to do is hit this with some gravy. What we have here is beef dripping gravy. And I'm suspecting that's going to take it to just the next level. Let's get this. Pie chips and gravy is one of my all-time favorite meals. That's something I picked up from my father. He also enjoyed pie chips and gravy. Let's just see how this hits, how this levels it up. I mean, how do you take perfection and make it better? Put gravy on it. Oh my word. That is quite spectacular. The I'm guessing the earthy umami flavor is coming from the mushroom that's in there. A little bit of sweetness from the onion, but that gravy inside the pie is just absolutely gorgeous. The meat is tender and soft, melts in your mouth, very buttery, and then the adding the beef dripping gravy, next level. That is unbelievable. That is unbelievable. Come on, get on the knife, on the fork, I mean. It's just insane. It's very rich. Very, very rich. It is, it's an insane pie. I can't really fault it. I'm enjoying the pastry. Pastry is on point as well. I like it when they use short crust on the bottom, puff pastry on the top. It's pretty much the standard for pies, really. It's just, everything about it is just perfect. I actually saw this, someone, I forget who, posted it on Instagram. And when I saw that post, I was like, I'm going to Marks and Spencer's. And I'm glad I did. I'm truly glad I did, because it is spectacular. It was a very successful trip to Marks and Spencer's, because I came back with 2 items. One being the hog roast, the video for that's already live. And the other one being this. And they are both certified bangers. This here, without a doubt, is a certified banger for a pie. The only, like really the only criticism I can give it is it's a bit steep in terms of price. The flavors are absolutely perfect. This Wagyu beef in here is just, melting in your mouth. Beautiful earthy umami flavor to the gravy, nice and buttery. It goes perfectly well with some chips and beef dripping gravy. I simply cannot fault it. They've perfected the pie. It is ridiculously good. As I said, £12 feels a bit steep. That said, I'm not complaining about the price because I'm absolutely loving this. Everything about the look and feel of the packaging, the presentation of it has been premium. I guess to match that premium price point. And then when you finally get into it, it doesn't disappoint. It has premium flavor to it as well. It ticks all the boxes as far as a pie goes. That that is just something spectacular right there. Let's get a bit of everything, pie, chip and gravy, all in one bite. I was just thinking you can actually get 2 meals out of this, but the reality is I certainly can't. There's no way in hell I would save half this pie for another day. It is superb. I'm at a bit of a loss for words to. It's kind of got me a little speechless. I just can't get enough of it. Look how generously sized the chunks of meat are in there. And there's no shortage of filling. This pie has been very, very fairly filled. It kind of, in fairness, it matches the picture they show in the box, which is highly unusual. This is one of the best pies I've ever had in my life. It definitely, my go-to pie is the chicken and mushroom pie from Pucker. It definitely beats that pie hands down. That said, it does compete in a bit of a different market. My word, it is spectacular. 2 certified bangers in a row from Marks and Spencer's. I mean, they have premium quality stuff in their stores. They can just like take my money, have all my money. Give me pies and hog roasts and you can have all my money. This is eating like a king, to be fair. Amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Certified banger without a doubt. And At this point, as usual, I'm just over talking it, so I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.